So after Gilead was Abimelech, and that dude was a fucking savage, man. He killed 70 of his brothers. And then God got pissed, and he's a fucking sav, because he was like chasing these people, and they went into a crypt, and so he had all the Israelites grab all this brush, and then they put it in front of the crypt, and they lit that shit on fire, and killed like 1,000 of these people, and then some of them were up in like a tower, and they burned the tower, but then some lady up at the top dropped some shit on Abimelech, and fractured his head, skull, and so he made some dude kill him so he didn't get killed by a lady, God forbid. And then all the Israelites went home. They're like, fuck this shit, we ain't doing this, you dumb. Alright, so then came along Tola. Not a big story there. Then they fucked up again and got Jair. Alright, so then they fucked up again after Jair. And here's again why I don't understand the Lord. I mean, like I say, he's persistent. Because one of his rules is don't worship any other gods. But here we go. This time, the Israelites again offended the Lord, serving the Baals and Ashtaroth, gods of Aram, the gods of Sidon, the gods of Moab, the gods of the Ammonites, and the gods of the Philistines. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you are nothing but if persistent to get these people to follow you. I mean, they keep going back to these same people, so maybe you should give up. I guess you did win in the end, huh? So hence the book, but good God, if anything, this is a book of willpower. Alright, so after Abimelech was this Jephthah, I don't know how to say that fucking name. Anyway, it was him, and there's a whole story about him, and there's like a interesting little paragraph where his daughter's going off to mourn her virginity with her companions. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like some weird shit to me. I ain't trying to mourn my virginity with friends. I don't even know how you do that. So then after that was, Ibzan and Elon. Oh, like Musk, and then Abdon. And they're kind of irrelevant, I guess, because they barely have a paragraph in here. And so now we're moving on to Samson, and I believe this is Samson and Delilah. This is where we get that story from. I don't remember what the story's about, so I'm about to read it, but I do remember the names. What in the good Lord? Okay, so Samson is born, and he's like a special kid. He's going to serve the Lord or some shit, and he wants a wife from Timnah, so they go down there. So they're in a vineyard, and a young lion comes up, but he doesn't have a weapon, and so the Lord speaks to him, and then he rips it open or something, and then he doesn't tell his mom or dad. And then they went to go back to find the woman to marry him, and there were bees and honey in the carcass. And so he takes the honey out of the carcass and just scoops it out in his hands and starts eating it, and then fucking lets his parents eat that shit. What in the hell is going on in this book? Why would bees make a hive in a lion carcass? Why would it happen that quickly? This don't make no goddamn sense. And you know that ain't no fucking Lord magic. That shit's just weird. Well, I'll be goddamn. Samson is a fucking biblical Jason Bourne. Alright? I mean, good God, this guy. So he left, and then the daddy of the wife married her off to his best man. He came back and found out, and then he found like 300 foxes, and I can't tell if he like tied torches to their tails or lit them on fire. I'm not sure, but he set them loose in their town to burn down all their crops. And then he went and hid in some like mountain or something. So the Israelites, who are now slaves to these Philistines, went and got him and tied him up. And God did away with his bindings, supposedly, Jason Bourne status, He got the jawbone of an ass and killed 1,000 men with it. Damn, this dude is fucking badass. Hey there, Delilah. What's it like in Whore City? fucking, hey, what a bitch she is. So he went and he met this Delilah, who he fell in love with and whatnot and married. And then this townsman convinced her to fucking figure out how he got all his strength. And so she kept fucking, testing him, and he kept telling her different ways. And then finally, they were they were all laying in wait till I get him, right? And then finally he told her the truth, and she fucking ratted on his ass. So then they shaved his head and fucking put him in prison. And so then they put him they were gonna kill him. They put him between the columns, and he knocked the columns down and killed them all. So Simpson died a badass. But Delilah's a fucking whore. You were lying, deceiving, whore. Okay? Fuck you, Delilah. Oh, fuck, this is twisted. Okay, so there's this, like, Levi, and he's, like, in this remote part or something. And if I'm reading this right, he got a concubine and a servant. And so he's, like, wandering about, and he's trying to find a place to stay. And they found the person who let them stay there. And so while they were eating, these corrupt people surrounded the house, and they said to the old man whose house it was, "Bring out your guest that we may abuse him." The owner of the house went out to them and said, "Oh man, what did he say? Good God, oh my. No, my brothers. Do not be so wicked, since this man is my guest. Do not commit this crime. Rather, let me bring out my maiden daughter or his concubine. Ravish them, or do whatever you want with them. But against the man you must not commit this wanton crime." Oh, are you fucking kidding me? So the men weren't having none of this shit. So the fucking husband guy of used his concubine and threw her outside and let the guys like rape her and abuse her all night. And so then in the morning, he comes out and sees her that she's laying on the ground, and he's like, "Come on, let's go." And so she doesn't answer, so she just throws him up on a fucking horse or an ass or whatever they're calling this shit. Oh my God. On reaching home, he took a knife to the body of his concubine, cut her into 12 pieces, and sent them throughout the territory of Israel. Everyone who saw this said, "Nothing like this has been done or seen from the day the Israelites came up from the land of Egypt to this day. Take note of it and state what you propose to do." Oh my God, that is some straight up, like, psychological thriller movie shit, like that one with Brad Pitt where he finds his wife's head in the fucking box. Oh man. Well, alright, we have finished the book of Judges, which again proved that the Lord makes bad decisions. He trusts the wrong people. He puts his faith in people that he shouldn't. He gives too many chances. And, yeah.